Hello everyone. I'm getting lots of questions from the students that how to write down metabolic pathways in the exam. These metabolic pathways are frequently asked in theoretical exam as a long answer question as well as in the short notes. So before writing down the metabolic pathways, look at the question and read it carefully and see what has been asked and what is the weightage of the marks for that particular question. After that, you can write down this metabolic pathways under the seven headings. First heading is definition. Say for example, question is related to the glycolysis, then you have to write down the definition of glycolysis. That is, it is the sequence of reaction that metabolize one molecule of glucose to two molecules of pyruvate in the presence of oxygen. After the definition, you have to mention the site of that particular pathway, whether it is cytosolic or mitochondrial. After the site, the main heading is related to the main pathway. You have to write down the main pathway. This is the way you have to write down the main pathway. Over here, I have taken the example of HMP shunt pathway. So as you can see, there is a mention of enzymes, substrate, product. There is a mention of coenzymes, cofactors, as well as the metal ions required for that particular enzyme. Once you have written the pathway completely, then you can also add a note on rate limiting enzyme. Say for example, glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase is the rate limiting enzyme for the HMP shunt pathway. Then just beside the glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase, you can write down then it is the rate limiting enzyme and just block it. So it will create positive impact on the examiner's mind that student have an idea regarding the rate limiting enzyme too. Fine. And once complete pathway is written, you don't have to write down this pathway again in the descriptive way. You can write down this pathway in the flow chart. So that is the preferable one. You don't have to write down it into the descriptive way. And if the question is asked particularly related to the cycle, say for example TCA cycle or urea cycle, then you can draw the cycle in the landscape mode utilizing the both pages of the supplementary. As you can see over here, there is a mention of each and everything in cycle only. Fine. Say for example, there is a mention of enzyme, there is a mention of coenzymes, there is a mention of inhibitors also, like fluoroacetate inhibits the aconitase enzyme, arsenite inhibits the alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase enzyme, succinate dehydrogenase is inhibited by malonate. And over here you can also mention that it is the substrate level phosphorylation. There is also mention of it is a reversible step, it is the irreversible step. Fine. So this is how you can write down the cycle like TCA cycle and urea cycle in the landscape. After the main pathway is over, then you have to write down regarding the energetics. You have to write down how many ATPs are utilized, how many ATPs are synthesized, and what is the net balance of ATP. After the energetics, another main heading is regulation. So you have to mention the regulation of pathway. So there are many ways by which metabolic pathways are regulated. Say for example, it is regulated by hormonal regulation, allosteric regulation, feedback inhibition, covalent modification like phosphorylation, dephosphorylation, regulation at gene level, that is induction and repression. Then you have to write down regarding inhibitors also. Say for example, malonate inhibits the succinate dehydrogenase. So you have to write down that in the regulation of pathway 2. Fine. That is regarding regulation of pathway. After that, you have to write down significance as well as function of pathway. Say for example, HMP shunt pathway is important for the synthesis of NADPH as well as for the ribose sugar. So that you have to mention in the significance of the pathway. Once significance of pathway is over, then you have to write down disorders associated with the pathway. Say for example, if there is a deficiency of glucose 6-phosphate dehydrogenase in the HMP shunt pathway, then it leads to the G6PD deficiency. So that you have to mention in the seventh heading, that is disorders associated with the pathway. So this is how you can write down the metabolic pathways under the seven headings. Special thanks to Ms. Yashvi Mota for sending me the handwritten TCA cycle. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe Biochemistry Basics by Dr. Amit. And don't forget to press the bell icon so you can get all the notifications from it.